Well, you can argue he's one of the best boxers in the UFC, even though he fancies himself a well-rounded mixed martial artist, but always changing up the location of his strikes, the tempo. This guy is a well-versed, world-class striker.
Yeah, he's a world-class striker, and we always have a lot of fun on our shows about the best boxer in the UFC. Start talking Holloway, Masvidal, Hovich. This guy is along the lines of that in regards to how he implements that skill inside the octagon. He goes out there fighting behind a beautiful jab, and he sets everything up perfectly with the hands, and that is why we see him securing so many knockouts inside the UFC's octagon.
Yeah, had a lot of knockouts as an amateur, not just in MMA, but in boxing as well, and just wearing those tiny 4-ounce gloves here tonight. We'll see if we can add to that total. Here we go. A lot of fans had their sights set on this particular matchup, and I think a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community really curious to see if this guy can make a run at a UFC world title.
He excites them because he's a guy that has come to the UFC with that background and has excelled. He's getting better every single time he steps into the octagon. And you know what? He's a guy that specializes in grappling. So when you're on the ground, you're in trouble. He knows that. He's comfortable there. He recognizes that if he can get you to the floor, you are in a heap of trouble. Let's see how he plans to do that tonight.
And he certainly was quick to acknowledge all the power and the skill on the other side, but this man has a composure and a maturity that belies his years, and we are excited to see him compete in a big setting here tonight. Tail the tape for this featherweight fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bryce the Nasty Mitchell.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Do-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Do-Ho Choi here tonight. All right, so the boxer had a lot of confidence in his takedown defense. 0 for 1 now so far.
Yeah, so how much does that discourage him? He thought that he would be able to defend more effectively.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Change of the position.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Choi. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Nice straight right lands.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Choi's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Take that!
Mitchell's in half guard.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Choi's in half guard now.
Now he's going full mount.
Choi getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Nice shots landing from the top position. That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase the whole time.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
All right, man, take a seat for him. That was awesome. You really hurt him there, okay? He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there, and I want good help.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet now. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Just misses with the left hook. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Scramble and go!
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
He's got to be careful here. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Got to be careful here.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Well, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
Mitchell's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. He needs to shove the knees, get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
That last round was awesome. The submission attempt was so close. This round, we need to regain composure. Slow it down a little bit and think.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Lands the side kick now. Oh, hook shot blocked there by Choi. Missed with that right hand.
Oh, back and forth we go. Oh, great level change there. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
I need you to get up there.
Mitchell's back in half court. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Let's go. Get him on.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Oh, great reversal to top position by Choi.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Mitchell's got his back again. Final seconds of round 4. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, deep breath, relax. Nice job back there. Great ground control. That's what we need to do. Dominate him down there. But we need to stop.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Strike landed pretty close. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
He's having his way with him here. And he's back up. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Strong straight left there. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Takes his back now.
Nice transition. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Choi. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go blocker, elbow blocker. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense. He knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by the Korean Super Bowl.
This is a terrible position.
Mitchell's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was...
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-44, and 49-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brunch, the Nasty
All right, so clearly some disappointment on the face of the boxer there, and perhaps he'll draw a striker next, but the story tonight, the BJJ player getting it done